Queensland All Nations Tournament. Here I'm joined live with Rico Ford. How are you looking forward to today's tournament?
Oh yeah, looking excited.
So obviously this year we're really excited. We've got 180 teams joining us across the next 3.5 days. So Rico joins us after winning last year's competition. This year playing for Samoa. What are you looking to bring to this year's tournament?
There's heaps of new teams this year, new competition as well. So it'll be hard, but I reckon our boys got it this year again.
Yeah, nice. So this year we've got 21 nations competing across the tournament. We're really excited about the designs and how the kids have come up. But I guess it is a celebration of culture, and sport's a perfect tool to bring people together. Who's your favourite NRL player, and what do you like about them?
To be honest, probably Keanu Kinney. He's just a big inspiration because he's my cousin. But yeah, he's humble and good attitude.
Yeah, nice. So for those that are new to 3P Tag, obviously the game was developed in 2020. We're now in our 4th edition, and next year we're really excited to make our way to New South Wales. But we are a rugby league development game, so everything we do is tailored around rugby league, so it's great to hear that Keanu Kinney is your favourite player. Do you think he'll be joining us this year for All-Stars?
Yeah, I reckon.
Okay, I'll take your word for it on that one. Well, all the best for the tournament, Rico.
Thank you.
We're now joined here, just before we kick off, by none other than the Fijian Bulakula International, Tegan Hardigan, if you'd like to say a few words.
Thank you. No, super excited. Obviously, 4th instalment. We're absolutely blown away by the response from our community, and selling out obviously in that short 14 minutes, and getting up to close to 200 teams is absolutely outstanding. We can't wait for the weekend. I'm so pumped to be here, and yeah, just if you're around Logan, or if you can get here, make sure you come up in the next 3 days. It's really great, the atmosphere and environment. It's not just a game, it really is a great community and a great way to celebrate all of our different cultures, and get amongst a great game.
So we are just not far off the first fixture. Obviously, we're really excited to see a lot of our OGs return, some of which have played every year. But we're also really fortunate this year that we've got the OG commentators back. So you'll be hearing, first of all, this afternoon from the great Dallas Anderson, former South Logan Q Cup representative. And then from tomorrow, the self-proclaimed voice of 3P Tag, Anthony Gray, one of Burleigh Bears' finest, will be joining us across what will be in a really exciting 3.5 days. So please sit back in the lounge chair and enjoy the show.
Welcome to season 4 here of 3P Tag. My name is Dallas Anderson, and alongside me in co-commentary this afternoon I've got the Matt Hardigan. And first up in our round 1 fixtures on field 1, we've got the girls 17, the Indigenous up against Fiji, kicking off very shortly. So welcome. We have got 4 days of 3P Tag action live here at Logan Metro. The weather is held off here. The fields are looking great. The lines are painted. The girls are on the field ready. As I bring in Matt, how are you today?
Oh, mate, outstanding. It's been a big point to get to this. Obviously, the largeness of the tournament has been a challenge in itself, but we're here now, so it's time to enjoy it.
How many fields have we got here?
So we're operating on 8 fields, and tomorrow we start at 7 a.m. for all those early risers, and then we finish up at about 8:30. But look, my eyes are attracted to the first fixture of the day, field 1, Indigenous versus Fiji, and I know one to watch is Enya, and she's going to kick off proceedings today.
And she's kicking off in jersey 21, taken well there by Fiji. And there might be some nerves in these first games as the girls get into it.
For those watching at home, what thoughts on the 2 camera? Bit of an upgrade.
It's outstanding. This wide vision is going to showcase all the talent. That's Fiji go right.
It's been a while between drinks for you, Dallas. So you're still attuned with all the rules?
I was just about to get you to give me an update as they kick it here on the 4th. As Desic takes it, spins out.
Well, look, mate, we met with Volandis in the off-season, and we went through a few of our rule changes, and obviously safety is paramount, but we're pretty happy with the rules at the moment. But again, we're open to feedback if any of our viewers at home would like to give us anything on the rules.
3P Tag Vegas in 27 would be nice.
Don't give it up too early.
As board drops one under, she gets through.
You'll notice that in 2024 we've gone with the new tags. So we've gone with a new colour scheme. What are your thoughts on the aqua?
I like the aqua. The referee's standing out for me, which is great. The 3P uniforms are always unreal, and loving the new 3P Tag designs here, and a number of new inclusions of the cultures as well.
No doubt they'll see a lot of them across the weekend. Tegan Hardigan, obviously you have to give her a rap. She puts a lot of time into the uniform. She's the head creative. And for anyone wanting to buy merchandise, I know that there's been a lot of calls for it over the years for us to create a merchandise tent. Well, guess what? Tomorrow morning it opens for the first time.
Let's go.
So we've got a tournament singlet, tournament tag shorts, and then there'll be very exclusive items. So again, if you want to get out of bed and get some items, make sure you get down here nice and early.
As the girls start to get into a rhythm here, we've got Desic.
Have you watched much of the Pacific Championships for the girls over the break?
The Aussies, the Jillaroos and the Ferns. I've missed a couple of the Hardigans Fiji games. But again, this is just another pathway for the girls. Getting more exposure, playing their football.
And for us, it was really important the first game was a girls' game. We want to set the tone. Obviously, at the moment, the girls' game is extremely on the rise, and we're really excited for our All-Star game tomorrow night to roll out some of the future stars with some of the household names like Shannon Marto. So strap yourself in for that one. Saturday night, 5:30 p.m.
So finding it hard to crack the line here, Fiji. Girls still getting into a rhythm. No fullback here for the Indigenous. And
Kick
it's
goes
fed
through.
Desic the line. And that is one of the rules here at 3P Tag. If the ball is over the line, it will be a restart tap here.
So this will be the 0, Dallas. So if they were to attack now and score, obviously they get a bonus point for those that are new to the game.
And you'll see it on the lovely camera shot here, the bonus zone right in front of us.
Oh, that hurts.
Here's our first attacking set of the day. Fiji right in front. Let's see what they can do as they go right. Little 2-pass.
I love a good whistle blow. Tyrone just set the tone early there.
And here we are. You think they'll get over here? First shot at going for the bonus zone. Tag there by the 7. Carlisle as they go right again. It's a 1-on-1 tag, and she's done well. Taken back here. Fiji go left. holding strong. Carlisle again in the middle, defending well. The sweeper comes around, puts it on the toe, regathers.
Ooh.
And the ref is on the spot, tag first. And that is the 4th and final here. Fiji probably need to get a little bit deeper. They go right. And the ref is on the spot. It's a little drop kick. She's just dropped it before she's put it on the toe. And we'd love to see some transition here. They need to find some speed here, the Indigenous. As Lahane.
There's a really good talk out there defensively, which has really set the tone early for this fixture.
And I've noticed on the socials, again, the seriousness of the comp. Teams training, trial games, it's expanding.
I think what we're really excited about this year, Dallas, is to bring international teams from Wellington, Porirua, Auckland, all across the ditch. So, mate, how cool would it be to see some of those teams feature into our finals on Sunday?
And for some of these teams, it's the unknown. They've got no idea who they're coming up against.
And it's funny that when you ask the teams who's the one to watch, they say, well, we don't know what country people are.
Fiji have another chance here attacking the line, all the field position for them as they go 2-pass. And done well there by the 8, Lahane. Love to see some change of angles here from the Fiji girls. Great pass, they're just shifting side to side. Great spin move. And a tag there though, regging it. As Fiji go back to the middle. Ball's fine on the ground. It is a little bit windy here. And a great pickup by Carlisle in the middle. She's been active.
They've had a lot of good ball, the Fijians. They unfortunately haven't been able to convert, but they've given them another set here. And it is a little bit heavy underfoot. Might look dry, but there is a... Obviously, we copped a little bit of rain last night.
And we've got the new balls too.
Yep, so we'll obviously roll into our sponsor shortly, but big thank you to Fogs, former Origin greats, and the Artie program for coming on board as the official ball partner. Outgoing CEO Andrew Peach, the visionary, incoming CEO Cameron Webb. Big shout out to those guys for making it possible, which fits perfectly with the All Nations theme.
Supporting the community as Desick takes it up the middle. Play it back to Carlisle. I'd love to see some change of angles here. And there's one, the 2 goes through. And they're defending well, both sides unable to crack them. There's no fullback in the line. Got to find a way. And the ref's on the spot there, a little knock on to the Indigenous. So the football first half all the way down this end here for Fiji.
There's been no penalties, Dallas, but I know that teams have really made a point this year in 2024 to practice their scrum moves. Is this a chance? Will we see our first scrum? Often teams forget, and it isn't until day 2 where they start to roll out the moves.
When they can realise. So the 6 there for Fiji. Blundell, they go right. And defence just holding strong. They go down a short side, trying to find a little one-on-one. In great hands. That's gone backwards. Picked up by Carlisle. Desick gets out. Great marker work by Fiji.
I've just realised that they're running into a really stiff wind, and obviously the mics are picking up a little bit of that, but it probably plays hand in hand as to why they've spent so much time down here.
Do we have the 40 play still in?
Yep, so the 40-20, there it is there.
And we're going.
This looks likely.
Can she get the bounce? I think that's the way they're going to break him here. Both teams playing with everyone in the line. No one's dropping back. They're going to have to break it up by a kick here. But Indigenous defending down the other end. They'll be happy with this. They'll try and force a mistake. And Perth with a little spin move in the middle as they go right. Lovely pass. They're looking for a one-on-one mismatch. They just can't find anything. Both teams holding the line very strong. Bit of footwork. The referee's got him on song here. Here's some speed. 4th and final here. They've got a drop back. They could potentially run it here with a 3-on-2. And she's chipped it. And the 66 short. An easy take there. Trying to find something here. Nice right foot. through short. She goes back down the short side. It's play on. Lower, she's turned her inside out. She's going for the bonus zone. And that is our first try on field one.
That is outstanding footwork.
To the Indigenous number 66, short. As we'll see on the replay very shortly.
Replay zone.
Big right foot. She goes down the short side. The little hip move. Stops on a dime. She's going for the bonus zone. The cover comes across from the 6 from Blundell. But that is our first points on the board here on field one, here at 3P tag. The Indigenous through short. 1-0 as Desick goes long.
There's one to put in your little black book for this competition.
And we're still running the MVPs.
Yep, running with the MVPs. We've got a man of the match on field one. And then we'll roll out some man of the match awards across the weekend.
There's a little show there of a kick by Tuala. Plays it in the middle. Jumps out. That's a great line there. Can she get through? No. Great tag by Alexander. They go back a short side. They kick here long, and it's going to be too long. Across the line there. Picked up by Sasha Willisemi. Going for the quick tap. I think we might see it open up a little bit here. The girls are starting to move a bit faster. Desick, little drop. Board plays it, they go left. There's numbers here. Inside ball to Desick. Nearly there.
They're starting to create here.
Sweeper comes around. Straight through, but Fiji holding on.
Here's a question for you, Dal. Who's your, from memory, favourite female 3P tag player?
Ooh.
Just a reminder to all spectators and players, if you are not participating in the games, you must be behind.
I think it was the Greece. There was a Greece 15 side last year. I'd love to bring up that team list.
Greece 15s.
But I've seen the Danielle Tutakanaho last year was strong.
She's back again.
She's back again.
And a little bit of insight. She'll be featuring in our All-Stars game.
There we go. She's a very silky playmaker, Danielle. That's Fiji here. They're on the line. They go right. One out, but she releases to the middle. Fourth and final here. As they come to the trial and they go right. Straight through to the bonus zone. She's kicked it and it's going to be too long.
Right idea. Execution just lacking there.
Transition's good here from Indigenous. Willisemi to Desick. And that's the 0 call there. She goes to the left. Ooh. Great tag by the 13 and Sienna Dumas. Who chases a marker, the double play there. Going for the third, she misses, spins out by Desick off the right foot, straight up the middle, and there is no one home for the 21. And the dive to finish. The boys love it behind. She puts her hand up for a sub. She deserves it there from the Indigenous.
Ready.
Lovely work by the 21, Anna Desick, as we see her on the replay.
She showed a bit of toe. I know she usually plays 9 in rugby league, is that right?
Yeah, she's usually a hooker. She's got a great boot. Also an AFL player as well. So a bit of a cross-coder there in the Lions. But Desick.
That was a 2-pointer as well, so they now go to 3-0.
There's a little bit of breathing room there for the Indigenous as they kick it back down, but 2 tries there with the bonus point. First try to Leilani Short and the second to Anna Desick in a bonus point zone. As Fiji jump out here for a 3-on-2. She releases early. The wing is down. She's got no support. It's play on here. And covered well by the 66 Short. That's the... She's stepped on her toe there, but that's the best attacking play there for Fiji so far. She's called her out. They get the penalty here.
I'd love to see a scrum.
I think you're right. I think they've forgotten the...
Especially in this sort of game where it's very tight. They've got numbers here though, Dal.
She releases to the winger. It was a little one-on-one there. Quick play the ball. So come back to the middle. Lovely spin by the 13 Dumas as they go left again. There's something here. Comes back off the right. Strong carry. That's Danes as there's a sweeper. They go back to the right. Straight cross field. And unfortunately, it's gone over. That's the 4th time for Fiji. They've kicked it over the try line.
And for those playing at home, obviously if it crosses the plane and it's a kick for a punt kick, it's deemed dead. That's obviously different to if it's a grubber and it bounced up before the line, you can then retrieve it over the line and put the ball down before it bounces.
That's some of the highlights from last year, the grubber dives, especially into the bonus point zone.
Are you joining us for the men's All-Stars? Are you in the commentary box?
Mate, I'll probably stay anyway. Last time it was unreal getting to watch, before even playing NRL, the Keanu Kinneys of the world.
Well, mate, we've loaded up on some genuine
Speed.
touch tag freaks. Brooklyn Sabine, there's a name to.
I do remember
You
Brooklyn.
remember him?
Is
Elijah Baker.
Is Elijah Burve?
Elijah Burvey, he'll be there.
Is he getting a crack? There we go. What about the young bully, Atticus? Is he having a run?
Atticus will be playing alongside Dad, Isaac Bully Luke. And then on the other
lovely play.
That's a good try. Ball down.
And that is ball down. Lovely work by the Fijian 6.
And it's a 2-pointer.
Was that off the first play there? As we see the replay. They play it here. They go left to Blundell. She shows it under. And just gets around short just before the line. And that is Fiji's first try.
Looks like half-time, Dal.
And as we look at the clock here, just waiting. Field 1. This could be last play here.
That's a great kick.
It's gone backwards there to the Indigenous 66 short. Return. This could break the hearts if she scores.
There it is, half time.
There's the siren in the background. Should probably just take the tag. They're playing on through Desick. Little Goose. But the referee has called it forward. And that is halftime here in Field 1 at 3P tag for the first game of the All Nations in the under-17s. We have Indigenous up 3-1 to Fiji.
That's half time in our first time slot. There will be a 1-minute break. Referees, please give the players a 30-second break and we'll kick off in 1 minute. Players and referees, please take the field. This will be the start of the second half.
Just before we kick off the second half, just want to take the opportunity to thank our valued partners and sponsors for this tournament. First of all, Queensland Government, the Honourable Mayor Michael Healy,
and the Department of Tourism, Logan City Council led by Mayor John Raven and Deputy Mayor Scott Bannon, Cutloose Contracting, Dowberry Roofing, Rebecca Cutterman, Ray White, South Logan Magpies, Fogs and the Arty Program, SB Partners and TFH. This game's got me a little bit intrigued, Dallas. 3-1. Seems like they had a lot of footy.
You got to remember, all it takes is a bonus point to change the game. That's a little nudge. Ref on the spot. Great work there, Fiji. Unable to capitalise there. Indigenous with a quick tap off the left is Desick again.
I'll tell you what, I had a thought. Liliana Lewis, another one that's going to be making her All-Star debut.
Debut for the All-Stars.
It's a big moment. I think that there's word that the family are all flying in, some from New Zealand, to be here for what will be the biggest moment of her career.
Getting to play with some NRL genuine superstars of the game.
I know that I shared a clip in the lead-up of one Waiaria Ellis. She's the youngest ever Waratah.
I do remember seeing that highlight reel as Fiji go left. Lovely pass, unable to take it in.
So she's actually going to be joining us for tomorrow, and she's going to circulate around the ground. So
Genuine speedster, hey.
freak. So she's set herself the goal of NRLW N7's Aussie, and I reckon she'll do it.
Stay tuned as Desick show and go through the middle. The little goosey, and I think she's going to get there. There's cover coming, and it's another dive to Desick in the bonus point. As now Indigenous extend their lead, 5-1. And this will look great on the replays here.
She showed that toe again that I
Didn't think she had it. Straight through the middle, little show and go here, and this little goose
fast.
gets out.
I'll tell you what she has got. She's got that real desire to win, and it was shown there with that run.
The girl's doing a great job here, and that is a big kick. So off the kick-off, it's bounced and gone over the try line. And I do love the tactics here at 3P around the restarts. And there's her tags, unfortunately fallen
tagged
off.
herself.
Ball is gone short, straight through the middle. Oh, that is lovely work. Short and Desick taking over the game here. In jersey 66, the Indigenous outfit extend that lead. And we'll see here on the replay as they go left, pins her ear back. But then here, just a little, what do they call that in the 3P tag?
I reckon it's like a hip jink.
The hip jink.
If anyone at home is watching, is Short a rugby league player? Because we are a rugby league development game. I'd love to know who she plays for, because she's definitely set it up in the early stage of this one alongside Enya.
As off the kickoff there, Indigenous went short. She actually regathered it. I think it was Willisemi, but fortunate knock on here. So he's extended the lead. It's 7-1 here. 10 minutes left to go in this second half as Fiji. Lovely work through the 14 as Stagg is still on. And the field playing havoc there. It's a little bit wet in that corner as they go right. Little wraparound. She's got to make the tag. And she does there. She's dropped it on the toe, but it's a knock on. That's twice that's happened to poor Fiji. Just not getting the ball to the toe there.
And we are in off-season. I reckon just a few of the cobwebs are going to come out early in today's fixture. And that'll obviously lend itself to tomorrow as Short makes another incisive run. Will she go all the way?
And I think it's shut the gates. She's pulled up though. There is someone coming. And she's rocking the Indigenous hat as well. Short goes over for her third.
And it's the 3.
And it's a 3-point try for the Indigenous, as we see on the replay.
What do you call that emoji? Is it like a rock on?
That's the rock star.
So whenever you see the rock on or the rock star, make sure you know that that's the 3-pointer in the middle, in the box. Are you playing in the senior comp this year? January? I've got a team for you.
Oh no.
Yep.
If I did a hip drink, I'd be out for 6 weeks. Great hands by the 13. Dumas. And I've seen this before at 3P tag. 10-1, a couple of bonus point tries. They can bring it back.
A couple of Brooklyn Sabines or Elijah Burveys, and suddenly the game can change.
2 3-pointers that could bring them right back in here, but they've had an error here. Indigenous straight through. Great tag.
Now, Dallas, I don't know if you're aware, but I've purposely put the few of the New Zealand teams on the live stream tonight for the viewers back home.
Outstanding. Love to see the new talent on show here for 3P.
My only concern with them is a few training sessions yesterday. I just hope they haven't run out of gas today. It was pretty cool though, because what they had yesterday, they came down to train, and some of P-Town Poterua's finest come and help them. Tasman Gray, Tyler Birch, Crystal Tamarua.
So there's a connection.
Plenty of connection there.
As the Indigenous kicked it over the line, you just want to keep it in front of the try line, make them nervous. As Blundell, their first try scorer, skipping through the middle.
You know, one of my favourite parts of the game is that there's no coach on the sideline yelling out. Self-coached. Both teams.
Both teams, the girls just having fun here. Bit of pressure there, and it's picked up.
Oh,
that's those 3-pointers we were talking about. Wheatley just got caught there. Some lovely feet there from Carlisle in the middle. Split in the middle, so jump out to the right, ball's gone.
Now, Dal, have you seen enough from Indigenous, knowing you're a bit of a stalwart of the game now, that they'll be here on Sunday?
I think so. At the moment,
make a prediction, Dallas.
I'm going to say quarters.
Quarter, okay.
I think they just
keep going because you're giving them some ammunition.
I'd love to see some speed. That's what changes this game here. And all it takes is an intercept or a play. Oh my goodness!
Did you get the tag or ball down?
That is ball down right in front of us. And that could be the highlight of game one here between the Indigenous and Fiji and the girls 17s. We'll see on the replay. She's told her. Ball goes to the left, and it's Willis Semi. Bang off the left. The dive too in the bonus point.
Something tells me that screaming highlights clip on Instagram within the hour.
Within 6.5 minutes. 3P on the socials if you're not following already. And that is a boot and a half.
She has nearly put that into the rubbish. That's a good kick though.
That is a great drop kick from Indigenous.
Downwind.
They do have the wind here, Indigenous. It's taken them to a 12-1 lead. Just over 6 remaining.
A few questions on the live stream around the draw, so make sure you visit www.3ptag.com.au if you want to find the draw to all the action. Just noticed Skylar Sampson joined us online. She was synonymous with some outrageous plays last year in Alex Rapper's team, so she'll be on display again this tournament. We're really excited to see you in action, Skylar. What do we need here from the Fijians, Dal?
Speed, as I said before, they go right and it's dropped back, and again it's that little, well, he's called him offside here. They're going to get a second chance, Fiji.
There's a few chants from the crowd. Scrum, scrum, scrum.
We might have to do the rugby union signal for a scrum to remind them.
It's almost like this afternoon's a little teaser for what's to come.
It's going to build. They'll get used to it. They'll get their combinations going.
Oh, that's heart-wrenching.
And talking of the draw, the boys are warming up on the sideline. There's been a change for the 4:30 time slot. So on field 1 in our upcoming game, we'll have the under-13 boys Samoa versus PNG. Under-14s.
And the viewers at home will remember this team. Here's one for you, Dal. Here's one to test the commentary. What were they last year? What What team were they representing?
I'm going to say they're in the Māori.
Correct. Some of the tries they did last year, though, was outrageous.
As I think that's Brooklyn Board, the number 2 that goes over for the Indigenous as they extend the lead here.
Run us through the replay, Dal.
Just a little show and go. She gets on the outside and no one home. As we see here, they're both playing with no fullbacks at the moment.
They are well and truly warming to the task, the Indigenous.
I think they heard my comments before. I might have to take it back. As Desic with a great kick.
Oh, and it goes dead.
That's lovely work there by Indigenous. As with the rules, if it bounces and goes over the try line here, it'll be a dropout for Fiji. 13-1. I just want to get some confidence here, Fiji. Get a couple of points on the board. That's a lovely kick to the left. Sits up nicely. Makes the first one miss. And we've got a penalty there. The arm getting in the way of the tag. So Blundell for Fiji. And she's offside. Play on is the call. Has Blundell, the number 6 for Fiji, down the sideline. Done well, but I think that's short. Picked up and passed. That'll be a penalty there. And he's going to just say it's a play the ball to Fiji. Court has a settler up the middle. The sweeper goes around. Tips it on. And tags just before the line. Not too far, and a little knock on there. Fiji would love to get another try just to build some confidence for the rest of the tournament. Lovely feet here from Indigenous. That's the 11, Wheatley. That's a great line by Desic, pushing up through the middle. I think that's Blundell. She's worked very hard all game as they go to the right. Desic shows inside. Lovely. They've been the 2 best on the field today. The 66 and 21, Desic and Short. She makes a miss. There's numbers there. She puts it on the toe. Regathers as play on. As it's 4th and final. Inside ball. And the tag has been missed there. Lovely little play on 4th and final for the Indigenous. As the post-try celebrations are already happening here at 3P tag. Desic and Carlisle, as we see here on the replay. She follows up through the middle, and it's just a little inside ball. Timed perfectly, and unfortunately for Fiji, unable to get the tag on the line. That extends the score here. Indigenous 14, Fiji 1. Just over a minute remaining. And Indigenous with a great kick there off the restart. Desic has found the sideline inside the line here. So they're going to get another chance to extend the points here. I think they're happy just to wind the clock down here, play the whole set out. Straight up the middle in the dive, but a lovely tag through the 7. Caught for Fiji. So they go left here. Settler back for Short. They go left to Desic. Off the left, makes a miss. And that is ball down in the bonus point zone for the 21. And Hartigan called it at the beginning. One to look out for this Indigenous side was Anna Desic. As you see here on the replay with the siren in the background, Desic slam dunks it down in the middle. And that is full time here in our first match for 3P Tag Season 4. We've got the girls Indigenous in the 17s winning 16 tries to 1 for Fiji.
Make sure you drop your tags in the middle of the field. Teams boys, for the next game, please make your way onto the field. We do have a technical issue with music. So verbally, this is your one-man warning.
All right, we're down here after what was an exciting first fixture for 3P Tag with the joint player of the match, Anya Desic and Leilani Short. Give us your rundown on that one.
Oh, okay.
Anya, what do you think of the first fixture?
Tiring. We had 2 subs, one for the first half. Tiring, but it's lots of fun. It's a nice, complex game. But I think our girls worked really well together. We haven't played before together, but it was nice to see everyone smiling in the opposition, just having a good time.
Now, one of the things we talked about was the fact that a lot of these teams are self-coached. Who's coaching you girls today?
Ava. Yeah, one of the players.
Now, we're really fortunate that the partners for our player of the match for Field 1 is Gripstar. Okay, so with that last try, that pretty much locked up the the player of the match, so we're going to give you both a pair of socks. But congratulations on the start, and we hope you have a great tournament.
Thank you.